Every banknote in the world uses this to prevent counterfeiting. Even the best scanners can't replicate it perfectly. That's why fakes can't be made by scanning. They require an artist. This was Sonny's strength. He meticulously replicated the patterns and text from real bills perfectly to scale. He combined both sides of the design to create the master template. But that was just step one. Next came printing. Printing was no simple task. The ink for genuine notes is complex. Their fake ink had to be sampled from real bills. First they photocopied the original, then used high-performance liquid chromatography to analyze the chemical composition. By separating the components, they identified the real ink's formula. After purifying it through heating, they were ready to print. Their old printing machine could only print one color at a time. They had to print 4 layers to match the real bill's colors. After each layer, they had to clean off the ink and reload the next color. This process was repeated meticulously. Then they used a precision cutter to trim the notes perfectly. The toughest challenge was the color-shifting security strip. Fainos cleverly used strips from 10 rupee notes on their 500 rupee fakes. Finally, they printed the serial numbers. At this stage, the fake bill was complete, but it still wasn't perfect. Sonny poured water into tea to dilute it, then crumpled the note to give it an aged look. A fake could become a real note. Feeling confident, they returned to the shop for another test. But once again, the owner saw through it. The issue was the paper. India's notes use cotton paper, which is smooth, strong, and durable, and features special anti-counterfeiting inks. Most importantly, cotton paper is government-controlled and not available on the open market. Unwilling to give up, they tested every available paper, but none matched the feel of real currency. Then Sonny found a magazine. A single page was too thin, but 2 glued together felt perfect. Fainos got to work again. He bleached the paper, printed both sides of the design, and glued them seamlessly. One problem remained: optical variable ink. They couldn't afford to sacrifice a real note for every fake. This was where Fainos shined. He mixed metallic paint with regular ink to create a color-shifting effect. No matter the angle, it reflected different colors. To replicate the crisp sound of a real note, they used a special clear coating. Using the same method, they produced dozens more fake bills. This time Sonny went to test them. He nervously handed over the fake and asked for a bottle of water. As the owner examined the note, Sonny was on edge. Outside, Fainos was ready to pull him out at any moment. When Sonny received the water and genuine change in return, both of them were stunned. This wasn't just about buying a bottle of water. They now had the power to print real money.